Hello and welcome into this circle today. This is a message in a bottle reading. It wasn't going to start out that way. It started off as a new moon reading, and the cards had other plans. The cards, technology, everything had other plans. So sometimes you got to go where spirit leads, and here we are. So if this message is for you, there was probably something in the title that resonated, or you were drawn to this reading. And it doesn't matter when it found you, it doesn't matter how it found you. Here you are. And I'm glad you're here in the circle for a little bit. Get comfy. Let's see what the cards have to say. We'll shuffle one more time. We'll let the cards all get in line and let the message come through. And here we go. Air. Growth. Focus. Power shot. Courage. And then the shadow card, Stormy. So the power shot is kind of like when you go get your specialty coffee drink and they ask if you want to add a flavor boost. That's what this is. The power shot is just the flavor boost that sets the tone for everything. It's a small but mighty dose. Courage. Small but mighty. And then the shadow card was Stormy. So your other cards, air, thinking, communication, your thoughts, ideas, intellect, growth. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory, right? And your focus. So this looks like communication is coming towards you. Thoughts are coming, a download. This looks like a download from the universe is coming. And it may shake you up a little bit. Something is going to need courage. When I do a personal reading for myself, if I get the Stormy card, there's going to be tears that day. Inevitably, there's always going to be something that it might be very big, it might be very small, but there's something that usually shakes me up a little bit. And in good ways, in really good ways. So the seas are a little stormy right now, and it's probably going to take some courage. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say about that. Let's do the Biddy deck today. Okay, we'll do. All the cards have been very well shuffled. We'll just do this last time. Well, when they fly in large amounts like that, it usually tells me they need a good shuffling. So we will give them a good shuffling. Let's see what we can do here. Make it all come together and get this reading. We will do a 5-card reading today. We'll do sort of a where you're at right now, what is behind, what is before, what is above, what is below, and of course, any of the cards that want to come out and any clarifiers, because sometimes you just need a little more than what a single card has to say. All right. Let's see if we can make this all come together here. And we'll do a little more hand shuffling and get these together. Let's see this message in a bottle reading about communication. I really feel like that's an incoming communication, that air card. And it's something that's going to bring you growth. The focus, the cards, they came out like this. So the arrow is pointing directly towards growth. So this is your central card. Everything. There's something incoming. And the focus of this is growth. And it's probably going to rattle your cage a little bit. Let's see, though. Certain cards will tell us certain things. So let's see what the cards have to say. Page of Cups fell out. He came out reversed. That's something emotional. That's learning. That's sort of an emotional, almost an excitement, I feel like. Something good. The Page of Cups. He's got a fish in his cup. How'd the fish get there? What's he doing? He's not worried. He's learning. He's enjoying. Let's have fun with this fish in a cup. Sometimes we don't have enough fun with our emotions, especially when we know that there's a storm coming. So this leads to a little bit of foolishness. I feel like it's not just, haha, I've got a fish in a cup. It's all right. I got a fish in a cup and now I'm being silly with it. So let's see. Let's just see. Let all the cards get in line here. All right. Here's where we're at. We're at the 9 of Wands. A little bit of a blockade. You've blocked yourself off with energy. You sort of bricked up a wall. Something's not getting through. You're a little battered, a little bruised, a little damaged there. But all your energy is lined up, and you've sort of drawn a line in the sand with this one. What is your line in the sand about? This is your behind. This is the happy ever after. This is your before. The King of Pentacles reversed. This is your above. Queen of Pentacles reversed. What's going on with you, friend? And this is your below. Your 4 of Swords. Okay. So there's a balance in all of this. You're being foolish about something. This line that you've drawn in the sand, this not going to do it. Not going back there. It's not happening. I'm letting go of it. The happy ever after, the joyous, the family, the emotional. You've been a little battered and you've been a little bruised here. And you've drawn your line in the sand and you've been thinking about this. You've taken your time with this. You're Queen of Pentacles. You've been taken advantage of. You've been taken advantage of. I wouldn't like it either. Our Page of Cups is really saying that we're being a little foolish. You've yes, you're battered, yes, you're bruised, but there's a little bit of it's not necessary. It's not as necessary as you maybe feel like it is. Sort of a, I'm going to take my ball and go home. I don't think you need to go home. You're King of Pentacles. That's ahead of you. This is the before you. So the before card, let's clarify this part first. The before card does not mean that this is your future. This is just the energy of the right now, of where you are right now. This is where this could be headed. You can change this. The King of Pentacles is not bad. King of Pentacles is upright. He's very grounded and stable and family and home and all your resources and just a masterful control of everything. When you turn that upside down, that's a lot of unhappier energy. That's becoming strict. That's becoming almost holding your resources and almost hoarding them, not wanting to share, not wanting to give to others, not feeling magnanimous, just hoarding things in and demanding the fine print because you've been hurt, because you've been battered, because you've been bruised and you've drawn that. I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going through this, and I'm not going to let myself be used this way. But if you don't open yourself up, then You may not be hurt, but you're holding yourself too tight. You're not giving others a chance. You're not giving yourself a chance. This let's dig in just a little bit more about I want to find out what this communication that's coming is. 2 cards fell out. The Knight of Cups. Something coming towards you. Something that's emotional. Knight of Cups and the Devil reversed. The Devil is the things that we keep ourselves chained to, the things that we choose as distractions. I'm going to go ahead and draw on this this air card. The Empress, the Magician, 6 of Swords reversed. The Empress is communicating here. You can have everything you want. You've been hurt. You can have everything you want. It's okay. But you can't do it if you close yourself off. You've got all of the tools. You've got all of the resources. You've got this new path that can open up in front of you. And you can go from the rougher waters to the smoother waters. Now, this one was reversed, but I don't read reversals as the opposite of the upright meaning. Either way, you're still going from rougher waters to smoother waters. If you allow your energy to do it, if you open yourself up to things, you'll get there. You'll get where you want to go. Everything is right there. You just have to open up a little bit. I think our Knight of Cups is very clearly saying, if you want this emotional fulfillment, if you want these things that you are kind of battered and bruised over, if you want this, don't chain yourself to the distractions. Don't hold yourself down in the nitty-gritty fine details. Don't hold other people accountable for what might have been your mistakes. There is the ability to change things. There is the ability to have everything you want and go from those rougher waters to the smoother. You just have to let yourself. There's 2 cards of rough waters here. You got to be brave. Can you? Can you let go of the hurts that you have so that you can embrace the home and the family and the emotional fulfillment that you really want, that you are deserving of? You have to be brave. You have to look at things differently. In order to grow, you have to face things directly. And you have to be willing to ride out those stormy seas. It's not always easy. If you've recently walked out of a relationship, or if you've, relationship, situationship, maybe it was a partnership or a friendship, if you've recently walked out of that, stop and consider. Stop and think about what your role was in things. Are you asking for too much? Have you been afraid because you've been hurt? And you said, that's it. I'm not doing it again. So what do you do with all of this? You need to really take some time and think a little bit more and look at what your role was in things. What are you keeping yourself chained to? What are you holding on to? What's the distraction? What's the distraction that is standing in the way? What's the distraction that's stopping you from moving forward? You need to take a look at that and see, because you're being foolish right now. It will take some courage. So what do? You sit with it. You look at your role in things. You look at where maybe you've gone wrong. You look at where you know you've gone right. You'd be willing to let go of ego, pride, and look at things in a new way. Don't be silly. There's something good that's coming in. You just have to be willing to sail these rough seas and get through it. In the meantime, take care of you. You deserve to be whole. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to be well. You deserve everything that you want. There is no growth without pain. There's not growth without emotional or physical or mental or spiritual pain. But with that pain, if you can face these things head on, you can sail those seas and you can get to a better place. So if this reading was for you, my friend, just know that you have this in you to grow, to change, and to find the better that you deserve. For everyone watching, and especially for you, I wish you well.